when the mind is free from all fears, when the mind is free from all fears and the head is held high, where education is free, and the word is not fragmented into the heavens of freedom, my Lord, let my country awake, let my country awake. These were the golden words written by Rabindranath Tagore, the Nobel laureate. Now friends, I would like to discuss on non-fragmented or united. Are we really united, or unity is in terms of class, sect and religion only? Or it should also be in terms of economy and status? If it is so, then what about urban and rural? आज भी एक CEO और एक ऑफिशियल के दिन की शुरुआत एक गांव वाले और दूध वाले से ही होती है. And I am also among those गांव वालास and दूध वालास. My name is Raman Yadav and I am from Manikyalal Verma Textile and Engineering College. I have lived the life of urban as well as rural India. Coming back to the point, after living this life, I have concluded that there is a difference on social, political and economic level in both the economies. Now the question comes, where did those differences came from? In 1947, industrialization was there, but it was centralized to some of the places. For example, Mumbai and Madras, that is Chennai and Kolkata, and it remained up to that level only. So the agricultural sector was totally ignored. Agriculture was not lucrative and industrialization was taking place. This caused the migration of people from rural India to urban India, and that kept on going when 1990s reforms started. They were also decreasing the subsidies of farmers as well as they were increasing the industrialization as well as crowd in urban India. Talking about present scenario, 51% of the total GDP is shared by 70% of the total population, that is rural India, and 49% of the GDP is shared by 30% of the total population, and that is urban India. So we can determine the big gap here. What gap is there between rural India and urban India? Now, we have determined the gap, but what are its solutions? Solutions could be decentralization of planning and development. Talking about Mumbai or Bangalore, we can generate such resources which are easily available in the other cities and which are very much near to Mumbai, and generating those cities into different forms. For example, if I talk about Bangalore, आज Bangalore के अंदर इतनी सारी population जो है, it should be decreased, and this can only be decreased when a same characteristic city is generated, that is decentralization. Coming back on subsidies, आज एक इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज अपने फार्मर्स को और एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर्स में इतनी सब्सिडी देती हैं कि हमारे फार्मर्स, डेवलपिंग नेशंस के फार्मर्स और डेवलप्ड नेशंस के फार्मर्स कभी उस लेवल तक पहुंच ही नहीं सकते. So we need to equalize the platform for all the farmers of all the nations, and that can only be done on the basis of international policies. Third thing about development is grassroots development, and that can only be done when energetic youth can participate in this event, and the brain drain can be reduced by finding opportunities in rural areas. For example, Kaushalendra Singh found out such opportunities, and today he is running an organization which is having 100 crore rupees turnover. He is a pass out from IIM Ahmedabad 2007 batch. Same example with Chhavi Rajawat ma'am. She was working in MNC and today she is the young as well as MBA Sarpanch. Now talking about Manrega. Manrega is the most effective one, but it needs to be implemented in an efficient manner. That is, आज अगर मैं डॉक्टर हूँ तो मुझे कोई इंजीनियर का काम करवाए, I will not be effective in that. So हमारे जो डिपार्टमेंट्स हैं उनको एक साथ आना पड़ेगा, जो रूरल डिपार्टमेंट्स हैं उन सबको एक साथ इंक्लूड करना पड़ेगा, और फिर हमारी डेवलपमेंटल स्ट्रेटेजी बनानी पड़ेगी ताकि मनरेगा के अंदर इफेक्टिव वर्कफोर्स को इंप्लीमेंट किया जा सके। एंड लास्ट थिंग, द adoption of villages should be there. For example, Microsoft has adopted many villages in Bihar. Now, if we want to become a developed nation, we need to combine both the economies. और हर एक हिंदुस्तानी के अंदर एक जज्बात पैदा करना होगा, I am proud to be an Indian. I am proud to be an Indian. Are you proud to be an Indian? That is the question. Thank you.